Okay, I'm getting ready to go on my second day of attempted foil windsurfing. Last time it was too cold, so I wasn't out very long. Oh, hi Moon Baby. But we're going to give it another try. It's supposed to be 10 degrees warmer water and air temperature today. It's a good thing I left the big sail on, because the wind has been dying a bit, and I'm hoping I still have enough wind. I'm putting on all my wetsuits this time. Okay, here we go. There we go. I'm looking forward to going out in steadier wind. Enough challenge with balancing on the mast. Gusty wind is too much extra challenge. Watch the speedometer on the right lower corner. It gives an estimation of my speed. Watch. Flight! Woohoo! And I think there's a lot of times that I actually had enough speed to get in the air. I just had my weight in the right place. I think next time I'm going to move my oil setup forward a little bit. Allow me to make it easier to get my weight behind it so I can come up. Listen to the water. That's how you can tell when I'm getting partial flight. There. Just barely off the water. Woo! Feeling is unbelievable. Yes! So floating, smooth, and tenuous. So far. I think my arms a lot. I think not so good. But I'm using the sail a lot to regulate the speed. Oh. Touching. Side to side balance and forward and back balance all have to be managed. As I get up on the foil,
Too much.
I'm realizing that I need to bring my weight to the edge of the board, the windward edge, because the whole dynamic shifts from having some weight supported by the board and not. And horizontal force of the foil is upwind, sideways on the mast rather. You have to counter that. The higher you get, the more leverage that force has to try to tip you to leeward. So as I get up onto the foil, pulling up on the toes of the foot straps, pushing my heels in, but always vigilant about the forward and back trim, the board. Really tricky. And really fun. Spent obviously a lot more time pulling the sail back up, as any beginner windsurfer will tell you that happens. It's fun to be a beginner windsurfer again with a whole new technology of foiling. Again, the wind is just kind of mediocre. Lulls.
Woo! Here comes some wind.
Watch the speedometer. I think I should be able to get up on the foils, even at 8 or 9 miles per hour, I think. I haven't really tried to pump very much yet. Sound changes, I'm starting to get up partly. Speedometer's kind of
Yes! Short flight. Very short. But at least it didn't fall in.
So the experts on beginning foiling say it's good to try to do short flights. Don't even try to stay up longer than a couple seconds. Just get it up off the water and then gently come back down. Practice landing, taking off, landing and taking off. I did that somewhat, but I have to admit, the temptation to just try to keep it aloft rather than practicing going up and down is very strong. So I probably fell in more than I would have if I'd taken their advice. More of the flights. Again, waiting for the wind to be a little stronger, so we'll zip through that light wind.
Yes!
Oh, it looks like I was off the water with only about 5 or 6 miles per hour speed. I don't even know if it's accurate though. Another adjustment that I might want to try is the mast position. If I had my mast position a little further back,
Yes! Woo!
then I'd be able to center force the sail
Yes!
with my weight a little further back. Little waves there.
Yes! Woo!
I'm just happy that I'm not falling in every time I fly. It takes so much energy to get back up. Not falling in is a big savings. This is pretty educational. I have a feeling that increase my speed quicker. All my flights, I've actually hooked into the harness. Here I am hooking in, just getting too tired Oh, oh, there we go. Hooked in because I'm just getting too tired and I'm gonna risk it. Oh, now. The fall, I have to unhook. I've got my helmet on. No big deal. Lights in the harness. Partial flight. Tapping. Lightly.
Ah!
Full flight.
Yes!
And saves the fall. By the way, for you tech-curious people, making this video was actually pretty tedious. I had to reassemble all the GoPro chapters into one long video, so I could then bring the whole thing into software that will add the speedometer, which I got free from Garmin. Very nice of them. Allow for free use of general purpose software. Once I got that way I could sync the watch data, which is a GPX file, back to windsurfing. I have enough speed to be out of the water, but I'm not. This is where I think I need to adjust my equipment for next time.
Yes!
Need to make it easier to get my weight behind foil so I lift off the water while still balancing the rig.
Oh!
So anyway, I got the data from the watch. I have to upload from the watch into an online site that allow me to download a GPX file. Silly Timex watch won't let me grab a GPX file directly from the watch onto my computer. Yeah, it's a bit much. Now that I know how much work it is, speedometer and all my videos, it's too much work. Alright. May get better software to make it easy. At this point, I'm really tired. I've sat on the board to rest a few times. And I'm getting really hungry because it's the time I usually eat my main meal of the day. So I'm basically heading back in. I think I might get one or two more flights that I included in this video before. Wrap it for this video. Fun to make this video for you all because I've learned a lot from watching other people's oil windsurfing videos. I'm hoping that you can benefit from learning experience as well. This is only my second day, second short session on the board. I thought I would go out back in for some food and rest and go back out again. After an hour, I was too tired to go back out again after I ate. And it was getting late. I just got 1 hour of sailing in. That was about enough. I just need to get in better shape. But as always, when learning a new sport, takes a lot more muscle power when you're tense and, you know, getting ready for the next shift of weight and whatnot. And so a lot more tiring now than it will be once I get the hang of it a bit more. Fortunately, I seem to be getting a little bit better at this on port tack to run now. I'll balance that out over time. This particular session, I think I got more good longer flights port tack. I got 12 miles an hour. I definitely have enough speed to be up on the foil the whole time. Just control it. It is on the tip-tapping wave tops. There it was. Woo! There it is. Big inspiration. I'm actually holding my breath when we're up on the off the water. Hopefully I'm not doing that when I'm out on water. No. The other great thing about this video is I can see how much I'm luffing the sail on occasion. Control the whole situation. Luffs my not very well adjusted sail. What a feeling. 14 miles an hour. On the graph it shows 15 point something, but it was so brief you don't get to see it on the video. You gotta try this if you're into windsurfing, or even if you just want to surf from scratch. It is a rush. So exhilarating when you get it up on the foil and you start to balance it. But you gotta be into balance. It's like riding a unicycle. Maybe riding unicycle times 2. Because the sail is one balancing act, the board, the foil, another balancing act. There it is. Oh. That's what they recommend you do. Short flights, come back down. Short flights, come back down. Oh, just like that. Short flight, back down. How much the wind is really blowing that day. No light caps, so it's just probably 12. All over the gust. Let's be able to control the gust on a foil. point, I'm just looking at the ramp saying, I'm tired, I gotta get some eat. But I want to get one more flight in if I can, one more series of short flights. Glad the wind is cooperating again. Next time I'll be sailing will be waters of Hatteras. Here we go. Just